Hey guys, welcome back. ISS Vanguard. We are exploring Muspelheim in the Mulibre system. Uh, this is kind of the last planet to explore before we kind of continue with like the main objectives, anyways. But I wanted to just finish that last one up just to see what's here, gain some unique discoveries, hopefully, and just experience the story because this story is just amazing. I'm sending out Vakujlo and Betty. Both are already rank 3, so that'll be nice. We don't have to worry about success tokens or rank up cards or anything like that. In fact, I might just not pick rank up cards because it basically doesn't matter. So with that, I think we should just dive in. It said that there's very dangerous landing, Highlander attributes advised. So I picked the AI Pilot Assist that gives us the best stats with the Void Ranger. And then I also gave us this fusion boosters. It says after step 1 of the landing procedure, progress the landing track twice to the right. So that'll give us, we only have to do 2 things if we don't have enough stats to just land automatically. So hopefully that'll help us. With that, let's dive in. 477.
Remember that your task is to explore the aerial area beneath the heavy layer of clouds. We've detected something unusual there, but are still unsure what it is. The area is very dangerous. Take good care of your lander. Your survival depends on it. Godspeed.
Thanks. Oh, let's read this real quick. The only planet left in the scorched solar system, this gas giant is in such close proximity to its star that the outer atmosphere is being blown out into space. Interesting. Are you using the Waygate lander? No.
It's horrible, but shields will probably hold.
You have permission to abort if things get hairy.
Won't be necessary.
Navigation module damaged. Navigation module destroyed. Communication module damaged.
Uh-oh.
How did that happen? The shield is still on.
Scanners mistook a metal droplet for water and allowed it to pass through the shields to conserve energy. Updating threat definition.
What? Scanners mistook a metal droplet for water and allowed it to pass through the shields to conserve energy. Interesting. This landing procedure will be more difficult and longer. It is divided into several steps. To start, place D10 on the lander board. It is the lander repair indicator. Set it on a 0 value. On the lander board, place a marker on the starting space indicated by the S, okay? And then we get to move it 2 spaces to the right. Oh, this will be interesting. Roll the danger die. 2. Dangerous opportunity. Okay. Try to seize it. Is your shields 5 or more? 3, 4, 5. Yes.
CDR, audio data. Nav module is completely dead. I'll try using proximity scanners and cloud formations for navigating.
Please do. We also must repair the hull.
In flight? Do we have the time?
Okay, so either repair the lander's armor or ignore the damage for now. Like, I don't know. That's the problem. Like, does this mean, like, our hull is at 0, or does that mean our hull is at 10 and it's going to eventually go down? Let's ignore the damage for now.
CDR, audio data.
These clouds seem ominous. Can we avoid them?
With ease. AI, give us some data about them.
Scanners detect nuclear activity within the cloud. Unknown phenomenon. Recommendation: avoid and mark for further research.
Maybe we should do the research ourselves.
Don't even think about it.
Nuclear activity within the cloud. Unknown phenomenon. Interesting. Let's fly into the clouds. I'm feeling lucky.
CVR, audio data.
Solar winds disrupt shielding. Radiological contamination is imminent.
Oh, great.
Did we at least learn anything?
Data about those clouds is stored in FDR, waiting to be processed by science AIs. However, the initial scan showed almost nothing.
Fantastic. On the lander board, place a marker in the starting space indicated by that. What? On the lander board, place a marker on the starting space indicated with an S on the landing track. Like, I think maybe that's a typo because we're already there. Roll the danger dice. We didn't make any progress, basically. Okay. 2 again. Is your targeting 6 or more? No. It's 3. Nothing happens. Press the landing track. Oop. No. Roll the danger die. 1. Tiny nuclear explosion. That sounds safe. Is your targeting 5 or more? No, it's 3. Each crew member spends 6 dice reduced by shield. Our shields are 5, so we spend 1 die. So let's spend. That's fantastic. Let's spend that. Okay. Progress the landing track. We're landed. Yes. Discard the marker.
CVR, audio data.
Air supply contaminated. Life support system compromised.
I cannot be everywhere, AI.
You're not sit on a comfy chair, pilot. AI, can we do it after landing?
Of course, you have about a 70% chance to survive that long.
Still better than a coin toss, right?
Repair the life support, or you must endure. Let's repair life support this time. Each player as a team must spend a green die for each crew member in the away team. Okay, well that's not bad. Okay. That.
CVR, audio data. I changed the filter. I repaired the catalyst module.
Great. I kept my eyes on your console while you were away, but I think
Left, 6 degrees now. Up, 1 degree. You almost steered us into the heaviest storm, but yes, you did quite well, all things considered.
Snarky much? Increase repair indicator by 3. So we're up to 3 now? Okay, so maybe we were at 0. Maybe we should have.
CVR, audio data. AI said the data was not enough, and the lander is already a mess. We must escape these clouds.
but we can still gather more data.
Stop this nonsense.
We're doing well. The knowledge is worth it.
Okay, we can continue the flight in the clouds or maneuver away. Let's continue.
CVR, audio data.
Sufficient data recorded. Storing the data in FDR.
See? I told you it was worth it.
Danger. Nuclear radiation level increasing.
Was it though? Wait, do you see?
This dark cloud?
It's not a cloud. It's a solid object floating above the clouds. Much larger than Vanguard.
Ooh, larger than Vanguard. Cool. On the lander board, place a marker on the starting space. Okay. Again. And then I just wonder, after step 1 of the landing procedure, progress the landing track twice. Like, do we do it again? I mean, I guess we would, maybe? I don't know. Because it's a 2-step process. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I feel weird about it, but Roll the danger die. 4. That should be fun. Deadly radiation. Perfect. These are targeting 5 or more. It's 4, so no. Each crew member gains the exhausted injury. Great. Perfect. Okay, progress the landing track. Landing successful? No. Roll the danger die. 3. Explosion. Fantastic. Maneuver. Each crew member loses 4 die reduced by maneuverability, which is 5. So let's maneuver. So we don't lose any die. Progress the landing track. Yes.
CPR, audio data.
Sensors down.
Just ignore it, we're almost there.
You can't be serious. I cannot land without working sensors.
The lander is already beat up. A rough landing won't make much difference.
We need to lift off later, you know?
Okay. Gain 1 mineral discovery. Perfect. We get Viney Impactite. When unloaded, you may discard this card to draw 1 random microorganism discovery. Oh, cool. Okay. All players discuss and choose 1 in case of a tie. The engineering section player rush the landing or repair the sensors. Let's repair the sensors. Okay, so we spend a blue die for each crew member. So each one of us are just going to spend 1. I mean, the nice thing is we're so flush on dice right now.
CPR, audio data. Ready.
Thank you. Now we can land safely.
That was actually a good idea. Thanks for talking me into it.
Okay, this says increase the repair indicator by 3. Is the value 9? No. Oops.
CPR, audio data. Here's a spot where we can land safely. Probably.
It's alright, I guess.
With our floating rack, I cannot think of anything better.
This is gonna be rough.
Great. Okay. Open Planetopedia. Place the POI in Sector 1 with P292. Okay, it's a thermonuclear reaction. Shockwaves and fires a deadly wall the away team has to pass. Great. Oh, so then once we do that, we discard the card. Place 1 marker on the lander board for each point of repair indicator that. Then discard the repair indicator from the lander board. So we get 6. Okay, begin planetary exploration. Okay, well, if we should have been more cautious. If we would have gotten 9, I bet you something better would have happened. Probably would have skipped that part, but oh well. There you have it. Okay, so let me distribute all the equipment and then we'll dive in. So it looks like our mission is to explore the derelict. We don't know how or why the derelict floats on the scorching atmosphere of this hellish planet. We must investigate. Investigate the derelict, fully explore the sector with a V. So we got to get all the way up here. It says when you fulfill the objective, you'll be asked to discard the mission. We have solar flare for a global condition. The radiation level has risen above any bearable threshold. So we can travel by spending a die, and then, or it says, and then once the time track completes, each crew member rolls the danger G die and then replaces with card G16. Okay, so that's that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start by having Betty spend her first action to deploy her pet. So we're going to do that. And we're going to put, and there's nothing that we can kind of tell. Do we do really general blue die? Do we do a general green die? What was our computer xenology shield and standard successes? Computer xenology. He's got a pretty good computer. They've got a couple computers, but xenology he's weak on, so maybe we should do Maybe we should do this guy. This got some Xenology choices on there. Maybe we do that. That was first action. And then second action, so we need to get back past this thermonuclear reaction. The shock waves and fires a deadly wall the away team has to pass. Okay, so we have to survive. So we have to spend a red, a green, and a blue to get past it. So let's do red, green, blue. Do we just go for broke? Blue. And then we have, this is assist with a green, so maybe do a red and another blue. Like that. We try to get through like 3 of them. Let's see, we've got 2 dice from the roll pool to the other spent pool to return 1 other die to the result with a bracket. Roll any number of blue die. Okay, we're going to move 2. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's going to be our best bet at this point. And I don't think if the pet is helping, I don't think Vakujlo can. So let's just do that. Let's see where this gets us. And this gets rolled. Okay, there's 1 accident. First off, this, if the dice check has, okay, if this one, we automatically progress the red track. So we progress the red track. So that sucks right off the bat. And then what now? We can have Vakujlo use his safety protocol, which says move 1 die of any color with the exclamation mark result from the roll pool to the owner's spent pool. So then that would give us 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that would just give us 2 progression instead of 3, but there's no other way. We'd have to get rid of 2 die to change it any other way. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to have to just not progress it as much as we'd hope. So we're going to have Vakujlo assist with safety protocol. This goes to the spent pool. And then, oh, you know what we can do? Can we assist with a charge? During a dice check, spend 1 charge to ignore the result of 1 injury die. So let's do that. And I forgot to put the charges out, so let me do that real quick. So rather than progress this track, let's put this is going to go back to here, right? And then we're going to spin a charge to ignore the result of 1 injury die. So we just ignored the result of that. Then we mitigated that accident, and we progressed the time track twice. Okay. These all get spent. Is there anything else we can do? I think that's it. We can't do anything with these gear and strength, so that just goes away. Alright, so that was her second action, unfortunately. Betty draws an event card. Corrosive Rain. Nope, so we just progress this time track. Alright. Vakujlo's turn. So Vakujlo is going to have to do this. We can spend these 2. And these 2. These 2. And then we want to just do it 3 times. Do this one, and then have the pet assist. Again, we can kind of mitigate some of it but not a lot. But I just think that it's going to be best just to get it over with. So the pet is going to assist with a standard success, so that's good. And then we're going to roll these, and then roll that die. Ugh, we lose a die, so let's spend a charge to ignore the result of that. We've got one accident in the red die. Of course, we have no way of re-rolling red. We can re-roll blue. We can refresh 3 red die if we're in a sector with a threat. So here we go. Red or blue, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. And then I guess what we do is we use focus. During the dice check, move 2 from the roll pool to the unspent pool to run other result to a Vanguard. So these get moved. This goes to Vanguard. Then these get spent to progress it twice. Yuck. Oh shoot. And then was this? I think this was the, oh, great. This was the pet one, I think. Yeah, I believe so. Okay, so that happened. I guess we can't try that again. We're not quite there yet. So I guess for second action we rest. Oop. Get a card. Reroll any number of red die. That would have been handy, I don't know, last roll. Okay, that was our second action. Draw an event. Nothing lines up, so we progress the time track, which is amazing. Okay, next round. Boy, it feels like we're doing great. So let's have Vakujlo, and we're just gonna do this, and this assist, and roll a computer. Yeah, so that's gonna work. So here's the pet. Roll. Good. Okay. Red, green, and blue. This goes here. These get spent. We progress this time track. We discard this card. Thank goodness. That was his first action. Okay. And then second action. Sealed derelict. Clouds made of boiling metal and solar winds hid this derelict from Vanguard scanners. Strange rotund wreckage rests by its gates. Oh, and also Betty. Each time a point of interest card is replaced in your sector, progress the time track on this card by 1. So we progress it by 1. Oop. Okay. So we can inspect the wreckage or open the derelict gates. So we need a xenology and 2 computers. This, and hope for. Let's roll this. We could have Betty assist. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Here's this. Here's this. Oh, we have to roll a danger die as well. Okay. Danger A. Oh. 2, gain a wounded injury. Is there a way to ignore? Yes, let's do automated mental inhibitor. If you gain a wounded, panicked, or exhausted injury, you may return this card to the armory instead of gaining the injury. So that gets returned, so this doesn't do anything. This triggers on exhausted, and it says progress the red if there's one available. There isn't. So now we need 2 computers and a xenology, which we don't have any of. So I guess let's have Betty assist with efficiency, Reroll any number of blue die. So reroll this one, this one. Gosh dang it, guys. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we couldn't do it. That was it. That's all we could do. And convert a standard success to a pickaxe, but that's not going to work. We can turn a red to a strength. That's not going to work. We've assisted with a card with Betty, so she's kind of out. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do. Ugh, Vakujlo, what's happening? All right, draw an event. We don't match, so we progress this time track. Everybody rolls G danger die. So Vakujlo, 1. Lose 1 supply. Or not a supply, one equipment. And I guess we're gonna lose the jetpack, because right now it's just spend a die to move. It'll probably change with the next one, but we're gonna lose the jetpack, I guess. All right, and then Betty, 1. Son of a, ugh. I think we'll just get rid of the mining probe. I mean, I think this is a better one of that, so I think we're okay with it losing it. I mean, the mining probe, we've got some mineral discoveries, but ugh. Okay, G16, so now it's going to be very difficult to move, I bet. Heat storm. Cooling system aren't sufficient enough to fight the heat wave. Roll a danger die to move to a connected sector. Of course. Danger H, danger B, danger tiny, danger B it looks like. Now what? So that was Vakujlo's full turn. Betty. Let's have Betty rest. First action. Great, we messed up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Vakujlo has 15 dice. It was one of the Vanguards, right? Yeah, it was one of the Vanguards. Okay, I think that makes sense. So now, okay, but we have 13, so we get 6 back. No, wait, 7 back because we round up. There's 7, so that's our first action, and then we're really, it's going to be hard for us to get a computer unless we roll 1, 2. Oh, I have to roll a danger die as well. Let's roll this and this. Maybe we roll all that. Just give it one last oomph here. Let's do it. Okay. Danger die A, of course. A2 is gain the wounded injury, so we're going to do automated protective nanofoam. If you gain the wounded, critically wounded, or burned injury, you may return this card to the army instead of gaining that. Boy, we are not doing so well. So that gets that taken care of. This progresses the red track automatically because of exhausted, but there's no red track. We've got a computer, xenology, 2 vanguards, so that's 2 vanguards and a xenology is what we need. Is there anything else we can do? Oh, we should have had pet assist, but that's okay. Yep, okay, let's go to 521. Alright, so if you're in the cousin planet, replace the point of interest card in your sector with card P220.
Vanguard, we have another shipwreck of the visitors here.
Another? Seems like there's no place in the galaxy these guys didn't get to before us.
Are you sending a pickup team?
No, can't fit more of them on board. Take what you can and continue on your mission.
Okay, so that was our main objective, but since we've already done it, gain 1 alien tech lead. Okay, well that was worth it. We rested, we rolled. That was our second action. Run event. Nothing lines up, so progress the time track. Okay, next round. What's our point here? We want to open the derelict gate. We need 4 red, or a wrench and a computer. So Betty would be best, because we can do wrenches and computers. We can reroll blue. So maybe we have Betty start, Betty rest. Dear Lord. So she draws another card. Ugh, we just get so many of these. Brackets or Vanguard? Let's keep the bracket ones. Okay, that's her first action. And second action, so this is not going to help us at all. So we roll wrenches, computers, Vanguard. Surely that'll get us there, right? We can reroll any number of blue die, so... Oh, we have to roll the danger die as well. And the wounded die. Okay. So wrench and a Vanguard will get us 1. Boom. And then a computer and a wrench will get us 2. And then didn't quite get us there. Should we try for more, or should we call it? That one's the best we can do. That one's the best we can do. This one's about the best we can do. That's the best we can do. This one would only help us, but we can only get 2 computers or 2 wrenches. We could use efficiency to re-roll it. See if we get another computer. Let's just see. Okay, so now we can go computer, then wrench and computer. So that gives us 3. Okay, so that's done, but this doesn't mean anything, so that gets moved back. And we roll the danger A die. A for 3 is nothing, so that's good. These get moved away. All right, we gain a success token. And we'll replace this card with P293. 293, entrance. Betty gets progressed by 1. The darkness gapes before us. The strange wreckage looms near the entrance. Inspect the wreckage. Okay, that was 521. That was the same one we did, right? Yes, so we don't want to do that anymore. Or we can fix the lander. Or we can move on. Okay. Place 1 marker on the lander board, up to 10 markers. Okay, we do probably want to repair the lander, but we need wrench and computer to do that. So maybe that's Betty's first action was that. Second action, exert. Let's lose the green die. 5 dice back. Then let's try to fix the lander up a little bit. So we want computers and wrenches. Let's give that a shot. Okay, so this progresses the red track for exhausted, but we don't do anything with that. Accident doesn't mean anything. We get 1 computer and 1 wrench. So that gives us 1 more token. We can move 2 from the roll pool to the owner's spent pool to turn 1 other die to the result with the brackets, or 2 to a Vanguard. That's really not going to help us because we take 2 dice away and only give us 1 thing. That's not going to help. If I had rolled 1 more die, that would have been smart. Here, let's do this. This is probably after the fact, but that's okay. So let's use our repair droid to add a wrench and a computer. So that puts another marker on it. So that puts us up to 8, and then we'll call that good. Here, let's do this. Let's do stubborn. Move 2 dice from the roll pool to the other spent pool to turn 1 other dice to the result with brackets. So we can go this, get rid of these 2. And that would give us 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Let's do that. That puts us at 9 already. Let's do that. Okay. All right, that was her second action. I know we're spending extra time on this, but I think it's going to help us if we want to get out of here. Corrosive fumes, they do match up. Spend a red and 1 other die, or roll the danger die. We're just going to spend 2 red. Okay. Then, it's Betty's turn. Vakujlo fixed the lander up pretty well, I think, so maybe we need to move. But we kind of want Betty to do the moving, so maybe we rest, and we get 7 dice back. That was his first action. Supply goes down, or I already did supply down, right? And then draw a card. We roll any number of red die, of course. Then if we move, we roll the danger die H. Panic, lose a supply, lose equipment, lose a die. Ugh, that's just bad. Like, do we wait? We wait it out? Yeah, that sucks. I mean, the hazmat suit is the best to travel with, too. Yuck. Okay, let's do this. Let's just take care of this real quick. Nano med kit. We spend a blue die. You or another crew member in your sector discards 1 entry card, 1 entry die, and loses a die. So we're going to lose the blue. Return this to the armory. We lose our injury die and our injury card. That's not even an action. I guess we prepare for a second action. I hate to do that. Oh, of course, during a dice check, if you have 1 or more injuries, roll 1 red and 1 any other die from your spent pool and add them to your roll pool. That would have been nice, but we just did that. Alright, so that was our second action. Draw an event. Hopefully I progress to the time track. Does not line up. Progress the time track. Okay. Next round. Betty will go first. Betty's gonna move here. We want her to be flipping these cards over, these POI cards over. Oh, and she'll also move this up here. And we have to roll the danger die. So it's danger die 8B, 1 for B. Lose 1 supply. Or we can spend 2 die, which we will. Reroll a danger die in your roll pool, once per roll. So 2, gain the burned injury. That's even more fantastic. I guess we gain the burned injury. That's good job. Ugh, that was not a good idea. Yep, and there's nothing else we can do. So, all right, let's go to 453 now.
Xeno-architectural studies.
This brief footage shows a tall colonnade, each pillar casting dark shadows on the metallic walls. The columns have different shapes and are placed with an unsettling asymmetry so that the shadows make geometrical shapes, changing with the movement of the light source. They guide eyes towards intricate machinery occupying most flat surfaces.
Okay. Place the POI in the sector with P-294. Alright. Okay, so we progress her track. Monumental Intersanctum. A tall colonnade adorned with countless mechanical buttons and levers. Activate Derelict's shield. Ooh, that might be nice, actually. Spend 3 blue. If we get a wrench or a science. So maybe... So that was her first action, was move. Maybe she moves on. Maybe she moves on. And lets Vakujlo do that. Actually, progress the time track by 1 might be helpful in a way. I hate to exert already, like so much already, but let's exert. Lose a red. Yeah, but as I exert, the problem is that we can't get a wrench or a science, so we could roll this one. This one would give us a wrench. This one could give us a wrench or a science. Like, most of the time we'd get a wrench or a science. We can't do that. That would give us a wrench. This one would give us a wrench or science on most of them, so we can't really roll any of these without kind of getting screwed. I mean, Vakujlo is going to be the best for this, so maybe we just move on. Let's move. Let's move here. We roll the danger B die. Nothing. Okay, so that was her second action. So let's go to log 560.
Away teams, private channel.
Don't touch anything. If it lives here, it must be deadly.
Easy, I'm careful. Interesting. Most of the samples are kept in pairs. If only I could read the labels.
Are you sure they are labels, though? Just kidding. They probably are.
Wait, did you see?
See what? There's nothing in here but us and those mines.
I saw something move in the shadows. And here, fresh tracks. Look at this vine. Something chewed on it recently.
Great. Great. Place 295 in this sector. Okay, so we progress her thing again. Science sector. Vines somehow survive deadly heat and radiation and proliferate through this dilapidated laboratory. Search for clues. Okay. Place Apex Predator card in the designated slot above the planet. Oh, not the Apex Predator. Oh no, not the Apex Predator again. Okay, well, that was the end of Betty's turn, so let's draw an event card. Don't progress any. Don't match. Oh, we do match. Ambush. Lose a die. Lose a red die. I guess we're gonna lose a red die. Or roll the danger high. We can technically re-roll with our hazmat suit. Let's roll the danger die. 4. Lose a die. Let's lose a die. Well, I guess that proved it to us. Okay. Kujlo's turn. We did all that just to, so he's gonna move and he's gonna have to roll the danger B die still. 1. Lose 1 supply. Great. This is first action. Second action, we're gonna roll these 3 die to activate the derelict shields. Because get computer, and Vanguard. There's no way to get those other ones, so yep, we didn't get any of the wrenches or the sciences, so we spend 3 blue. I'm gonna go to log 179.
Muspelhem, research log.
Despite using a mechanical interface, this is complicated machinery controlling the element protection of the derelict. The mechanism is damaged, or we couldn't find a way to use it properly, and offers only a limited number of functionalities.
Okay, activate lead shielding or activate vacuum shielding. Okay, lead shielding would get rid of radiation. Vacuum shielding would get rid of the vacuum of space, maybe? Vacuum shielding. Maybe it gives us more information in the actual logbook. Let me check. Nope, it doesn't. Activate lead shielding, activate vacuum shielding. 401, 441. Okay, so I guess we're just going to have to... let's do lead shielding.
Muspelhem, research log.
Liquid lead is pumped into the cavities of the derelict's hull. It leaks through many fractures, but still works as effective protection from the radiation.
Okay. Is the current global condition solar flare? No. Refresh one die. That's it? And that, it doesn't do anything else? Oh, I get it. So I read the log and it gives us some more information. If the current global condition is sun flare or solar flare, place global condition G17 on top of the current card. Otherwise, refresh one die. So we picked the wrong one. So heat storm would have gotten rid of, vacuum would have gotten rid of heat storm, solar flare would have gotten rid of, or radiation lead would have gotten rid of solar flare. Oh, okay, so we picked the wrong one. I was like, just refresh a die? That seems ridiculous. But we picked the wrong one. Okay, I understand now. So something happens if we pick it correctly. So we could do it again, right? Technically, but that was his second action was that. So that's the end of his turn. So let's draw an event. We do match, so suit tear. Lose a red die, or lose 2 supplies, or gain the critically wounded injury. I guess we're gonna lose a red die. Okay, that was fantastic. This place is great. Okay, so that's the end of the round. Next round. So we search for clues in the vines. And the nice thing is we're not having the apex predator attack, but it's rough traveling. So we need a, so first off we'll move him here. So yeah, let's have Betty start. And then we need a DNA and a science. So we have to roll these two. We have to roll this. And there's no way to get a DNA other than a blue standard success. So we can move 2 roll from the roll to the unspent pool to change 1 to a bracket or a Vanguard. So if we do this, we can move one of these to, is there a science DNA? No, there's a science and a Vanguard, hopefully. And if we do 2 more, we can just get it done. Let's just roll all of it. If there's an accident, we progress the time track. Let's do this. Just roll them all. Just get it over with. Okay, 1 accident, but I think we can probably mitigate that. So this one means we lose a die. It says during a dice check, I don't think we need to do it at any other, we have to be in the same sector or anything. So let's have Vakujlo spend his last charge to ignore this injury die. And this one would then go to the burned. Oops, and it doesn't do anything for burned. So, okay, that's done. Now we need a science. I guess we got a Vanguard. And oh no, here's a science. So a science and a DNA. Is there any other way to do this? So we can get rid of 2 to go to this. Oh, we didn't spend enough die? I thought we had used enough die. Okay, what if we do this? What if we do here? Move 2 from the roll pool to the spent pool to turn 1 other die of any color to the result with brackets. So we'll turn this one to the result with brackets and get rid of these 2 die. So then we've got 2 and 2. So that progresses the time track twice. And I think that's all we're gonna be able to do. Here, let's do this. Survival kit gives us a DNA with that science that progresses it one more time. I think I'm using these a little bit late, but whatever. Okay, so that's done. So now let's go to 215.
Away team's private channel.
Let's get to work. To learn their story, we first need...
Yes. No time to lose in this oven. Bring all we've already found.
Okay, understand the physiology of the derelict's previous owners, test the circuits and the machinery, or examine other samples. Oh no. Do we have to gather more stuff first? Understand the physiology of the derelict's previous owners. Requires 1 live specimen discovery. No. We don't have it, right? We have a mineral discovery. Okay. Test circuits and the machinery. Requires 1 alien tech discovery. Don't have that. Examine other samples. Gain 2 microorganism leads. Yuck. Okay, 1 and 0. Okay, so we need live specimen and alien tech. And then we need to come back here. Okay, well that was her first action, right? To do that. And I guess second action is rest. Ooh, before or after an action, discard 1 additional card to take 1 chosen small equipment card from the armory. Ooh. Let's do that. Let's just, we'll discard both of these cards. This is after an action, right? And then we'll get the survival kit back that gives us a compass, DNA, xenology. Or is there a personal item that gives us healing? Please. It's a personal item. Oh no, small equipment. Oh, small equipment would be, I think that's this, right? Yeah, small equipment. Oh dang it! Small equipment is the personal. Is the small thing. Personal equipment is these, and we get a small equipment from the armory. Let's get the repair droid back. Okay, so we've rested for our second action. Event. Stuck. Spend 3 die, then progress all time tracks by 2. Great. Let's move that. 1. Roll danger B for everybody. For Kujlo. 3 is nothing. Okay. And then Betty, 2, gain the burned injury. Let's do this. Let's use our hazmat suit to spend a blue die. Reroll a danger die. 4, gain the wounded injury. Great. Betty might die. Betty might die. That is horrible. That is just horrible. Oh, and we'll move this up here. Okay, well that was Betty's turn. Yuck. I don't remember what happens if we gain another thing. Another injury. Oh, and we progress all time tracks twice, right? So this gets travel attack, camouflage attack, so we attack twice. So Vakujlo's 1 through 5. So Betty's gonna get attacked, and then Vakujlo's gonna get attacked. So we're gonna spend a red to roll the danger A die. 2, gain the wounded injury. Oh man. Gain the wounded injury. Boy, this is a very, very dangerous. And then Betty, 1. Oh, she's going to spend a red. So first off, she needs to exert. So let's get rid of this. Then she's going to roll this die, or spend the red to roll danger die A, and that was a 1, so she spends another die. So she'll spend a green. Right? I think I did that right. Sure, why not? Boy, this place sucks. Okay. So that's Betty's turn, Vakujlo's turn, so we can move. Oh, shoot, I forgot to take this. Needs to be discarded. So now we can move to a connected sector with just spending a die. Maybe we move twice. Vakujlo moves twice. 1, 2. So he just spins 2 die. Let's do this one. This one. Okay, and then let's go to log 591. And then let's get out of here.
Hey!
Huh?
Just wanted to hear something other than my breathing. It's so dark here.
Peaceful is the word, you know?
Not peaceful
And
at
peaceful
all.
is good.
No, it's not.
Damn.
It's not peaceful here.
Poor folks.
I hope that was just their anatomy. They look so dry.
Don't approach them, at least for now. The derelict system's awake when we are nearby.
What do they see? Replace the POI in the sector with P296. Dark Nave. Flashlights are nothing compared to the darkness ruling this ominous space. Okay, study the cadavers. Gain unique discovery 19 and go to log 151. Okay. So that was both of his actions was to move though. So he needs to draw an event. Do line up, buried object. You may lose a card to roll the danger die and gain 2 leads of each type. Oh man, that would be nice. Let's do it. So we're gonna lose a die. We're gonna lose this blue one. This seems really dumb, especially how wounded everybody is, but danger I. I is 3 is just spend 2 die. That is okay. Spend these 2 die. Okay. Then we gain 2 leads of each type. Here's our live specimen. We gain 2 cards. 2, we'll go through these later. Strange Flora, 2 and a 0. Alien Tech, 1 is 0. Microorganism, 2 and a 0. So that'll give us 1. And then Mineral, 3 and a 0, plus 1 charge. So we get a charge back from Vakujlo, which is nice. Spend 1 charge to ignore the result of an injury die, which we definitely need. Okay, so these go away. Gain a mineral discovery. Radiating Crystal. During the dice check, you may place this card in the roll pool of any crew member in your sector, including yourself, to add a DNA plus a size to this roll pool. After the dice check, discard this card. Okay, so this one goes away. Let's go back in. We get a microorganism discovery. Builder's Genocide. You may discard this card to gain 2 success tokens. Okay, and that's it. But spend 1 charge to gain a discovery from a deck with any 3 lead tokens. So we're going to spend 1 charge for Betty to gain an alien tech discovery. Strange Gizmo. This piece of ancient technology seems operable, though we do not dare to use it outside of a safe, controlled environment. Okay. Awesome. Okay, I believe that was worth it. Should we just spend our last charge? I really want a live specimen discovery though, but we'll gain 2 live specimen leads here and hopefully get it. Let's end it there. Okay, so next round, right? Oh, we need to go through our cards. We can keep 4. Next round. Do we have Betty start? We've got an alien tech discovery. Or do we have, let's study the cadavers. So let's have Vakujo start. We need a compass and a science. Let's do military droid. And then let's do this. And then let's have the helper help. I think that's enough, because that'll give us a Vanguard, which isn't ideal, but we can do it. Okay, so he's helping. Standard success, of course. He's rolling Vanguard and a compass. And this doesn't do anything for a wounded. Okay, so that gives us what we need, right? Vanguard and a compass. So this goes back here. This goes back here. This is used. And we gain 2 live specimen leads. 1, 2. So there we go. Oh no, that's not even enough. There we go. But the nice thing is, we have 4 now. So let's spend 1 charge from Betty. Spend 1 charge to gain a discovery from a deck with any 3 lead tokens. So let's get a live specimen discovery. We get bioengineered construct. When unloaded, you may discard this card to gain draw one random alien tech discovery. Okay, put that's in there. Now we've got all the discoveries we need. Again, unique discovery 19 now, which is fractal stone number 1. When unloaded, go to log 745. Okay, so I'm guessing these are 2 and 3, maybe, fractal stones. And then go to log 151.
Away teams, private channel.
Stop!
We must examine them. Otherwise, we'll know nothing.
Damn! The systems of this room are on.
We must examine them. If this ship falls, it's all lost. All this knowledge, their story.
Arg!
Are you alright?
Damned tremors? I'm okay. Told you it's dangerous.
Maybe, but see? Something opened. It leads to... Oh. More corpses.
Remove landing card L12 from the scanner and remove it from the game. Okay, so we cannot return to Muspelhem. Replace the POI, this POI card with P297. Dang it, I wish Betty was up here. Okay, hidden enclave. It was probably a residential area or something entirely else. Discard mission M130 and reveal card M131. Hopefully. Oh no. Oh no. The scrap of knowledge we've just learned is not enough. We must learn more about the mysterious species. Oh no. Find clues about the derelict's history. Have all 3 unique discoveries on your lander board. When you fulfill this objective, gain 1 success token and go to log 170. If we progress the time track, we go to log 257. Great. So we don't need any more live specimen leads. So we want this, and we also want this too. So that was Vakujo's first action, right? Was to do that. So second action, we need a compass, a DNA, and a computer. So let's have him let's have him exert. So let's spend a blue. Okay, we got 5 dice back. So then we need DNA, compass, and a computer. We roll that. We can spend just everything, and hopefully we get enough. Summarize your current knowledge. I don't know if we're gonna have. That's gonna be enough though. Yeah, I'm just wondering if maybe we need to get more information first. I'm gonna wait. Let's wait. Dang it. I really want to roll it. 1 action left. Should we move? Let's move. Let's move here. Spend a die. Spend this red one. Go to log 584. I don't like that. I don't like what I did.
Xeno-architectural study, number 7-8.
Walls are much thicker and covered with a concrete-like substance. The ceiling is lower, devoid of ornamentation and cuneiform-like writing, drawings that are present in other parts of the vessel. Remains of reinforced containers lie in piles, mixed with their contents. Staff-shaped tools and shattered glass. The team analyzing the technology claims they are weapons. The structure of this room also suggests military use.
Okay. Replace this card with 298. We should have had Betty doing all this. Armory. You'll always recognize weapons, even if they don't resemble anything you know. Salvage weaponry. Okay. So we just gained 3 alien tech leads. So I'm wondering if this is where we get our stuff, because we needed those 2 other things, maybe 2 other things. So that was his second action. Draw an event. Don't line up, so we've progressed this time track. Travel attack, reset this track. So, and then this time track gets progressed. He attacks, so he attacks Vakujlo, which is good. Vakujlo is going to spend a red die to roll a danger die A. A is 2. Gain a wounded injury. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Anytime when you gain an injury, do not gain the injury and the injury die. Field surgery. Okay, so that's done. Betty's turn. Let's do this. So we need a science and a DNA. So let's do repair droid. That'll just give us a science for sure, or a Vanguard if we need it. We'll roll these and these. And if we get any accidents, so maybe we rest first. We spend our last thing to rest. Before or after an action, discard 1 additional card to take 1 chosen small equipment from the armory. Okay. Then no accidents. We get a science. So that's a science and a DNA. Vanguard and a science. That's 2. So that's used. Oh, and this is what we should have done too. Let's take it back just a little bit. This would have moved here. This would have assisted. Standard success. Doesn't help us. Okay, well, we tried. Okay, so that's not going to help us at all. Oh no, wait. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. We could have done this like, so I did it. How many times did I do it? It was either a science or a DNA, not both. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3. Go to log 215. Okay, let's understand the
Await
physiology.
private check.
Requires 1 live specimen discovery. We do have that. Move 1 live specimen discovery from the lander board to the bottom of its deck. Okay, we'll just discard it for now. Place 1 marker in sector 4. Okay. It represents your progress towards revealing the truth about the derelict. Okay. Then, so that was 1, 2, 3. So let's go 1, 2, 3. So those are spent. And then let's go 1, 2. Just because. And then, so let's deal with all this headache. So this triggers exhausted, so we progress the red track by 1. Nothing else matches on burned or wounded, so that's all done. So that was her first action. No, her first action was rest, second action was do that. So now she draws an event. Perilous Overlook. They do not match, so this progresses, this progresses, this progresses. Travel and attack, so we attack. 7, we attack Betty. Betty's going to spend a red to roll the danger die A. 4 for A is nothing. Finally a break. Alright, next round. Let's have Betty start. And then we just need one of those, Josh. One of those. So let's exert. Let's get rid of this red one. Gain 5 dice back. And we just need a science or a DNA. So let's just roll both of these. Oh, we gotta roll our injury dice. Alright, so we got 1, so that progresses. Let's see here. This, all your standard successes count as accidents. Nope. So this one we spend a die. We spend this one. And then this one does nothing for exhausted. Okay, so this one doesn't do anything. This one progresses our time track. Go to 215 again. Okay.
Away teams, private channel.
We're going to test the circuits and the machinery. Requires 1 alien tech discovery. We got it. Move 1 alien tech discovery from the lander board to the bottom of the deck. Done. Place 1 marker in sector 5. Sector 5, okay. It represents your progress towards revealing the truth about the derelict. Okay. So that was her first action, right? Let's do that. Then second action. Oh, we could have used this guy too. Move that up there, then move up here. She spends a die to move. Let's spend the move. Or should she start moving towards the exit? Should she start moving towards the exit? Let Vakujlo handle it. Yeah, maybe we do. Maybe we move here for her second action. Let Vakujlo handle it. Oh, can we? Yeah, he can handle it pretty easily, right? Yes. Okay. Alright, so that's her second action. She draws an event. Please don't progress time tracks. No, it does progress time tracks. Each crew member rolls a danger die. We attack. And we progress this as well. Okay, so let's roll the danger die here. Kujlo first. G. Lose 1 equipment. I guess we lose the modular turret. And then that's that. Then Betty, it's a 4 on I. Lose a die, so we lose blue. then, so that's done. We replace it with G16. Heat storm. Okay, and then this attacks. Who did we say was attacking? Let's just go again. I can't remember. It's going to attack Vakujlo. Vakujlo is going to exert. Gain 5 dice back. And he's going to spend 1 die to roll the danger A die instead. Which is 4 for A is nothing. Okay, I can't remember if I had rolled for that guy before, but that's okay. All right. That's Betty's turn. Boy, a lot of things happened on her turn. Kujlo's turn, so he's gonna have to move. Yep, so let's move. Roll the danger die H. Get 1 for H, gain the panicked injury. Guess we gain the panicked injury. Boy, we are getting wrecked. Okay, but we're there now. Then we're going to try to summarize our current knowledge. So we need compass, a DNA, and a computer. Okay, I wonder, let's do these 2 die. Let's just do that. Let's just go. Let's just get it done. Okay, so a compass, a DNA, and a computer. Accidents don't matter. All these don't matter. So these are just going to get discarded. These are going to go to log 163. And these, this one triggers on wounded, so we spend a die. This one does not trigger on panicked, so we don't do anything. Oh, we could have rolled this guy to help, but let's go to log 163.
Muspelhem, research log.
Our findings in this secret enclave were interconnected with everything we found so far, or were about to discover. To understand the writings and paintings, we had to see them in another context. To understand their communal machines, we had to study the circuitry of their more militaristic devices.
Oh,
Everything
okay.
here served many purposes, and only looking at it as a whole could bring any results.
So I think that must have been the people in the armory was the markers. If there's a marker in Sector 4, discard it and gain unique discovery 20. Awesome. Okay, so that's fractal stone number 2. If there's a marker in Sector 5, yes, discard it and gain unique discovery 21. Awesome. Okay, fractal stone number 3. If there's a marker in, okay, refresh 2 die. So we're gonna refresh 2 die. Refresh 2 die, sure. If mission card M131 is revealed, check if you've now completed its requirements. Find clues about the derelict's history. Have all 3 unique discoveries on your lander board, so gain a success token. And go to log 170.
Muspelhem, research log.
We had to cease our research. The derelict life support systems awakened, immediately depleting energy reserves, and the whole construction started sinking into the inferno below. We had the artifacts, 3 fractal Rosetta Stones, as we then thought. We couldn't save the derelict, but we hoped to learn much about this species from the artifacts.
Discard mission M131. Okay. Reveal 134. I don't want another mission. Lift off before the derelict sinks. We've got everything we need. Now we must hurry if we want to survive. Escape. All crew members must be in the landing sector. When you fulfill the objective, gain a success token, go to 276. Okay. Alright, we just gotta get out, so that's good. Okay. So that was Vakujla's first turn. His second turn is going to be move. So he rolls a danger die. B. B is 1. Lose 1 supply. We don't lose a supply. We don't have any supplies, so we don't lose 1. We'll take that. That'll be his second action. Draw an event. We do line up faint clues. We spend a die. Then you may lose 2 die to gain 1 strange flora or 1 live specimen discovery. We're already maxed out. We have 6 discoveries, so I don't think that's gonna help us. So no, let's not do that. We'll just take that as a win. Okay, next round. Let's have Betty move. Or should we have Betty... Oh no, Betty is horrible at this. That would be a bad idea. Let's have Betty just move here. Back to the entrance. She rolls a danger die B. B is 2. Oh no. It would be gain the burn injury. We're going to spend a blue die to reroll 1 danger die. 1. Lose 1 supply. Okay. Oh, Betty, you barely survived by the skin of your teeth. And then second action is going to be prepare. Okay. And then she draws an event. Nothing lines up, so we progress this time track, progress this time track, progress this time track. This way, we attack. So who are we going to attack? Vakujlo. Vakujlo is going to exert. Get 5 dice back. Spend a red to roll danger die A. 3 is nothing. Okay, that's that, I believe. Kujlo's turn. Man, I really wish I had that jetpack, but I can't. So we're gonna have to move twice. 1, 2. So we're gonna have to roll the danger die B twice. So here we go. 1 is lose a supply. 1 is lose a supply. Awesome. We've made it to the landing sector. It says when you fulfill, all crew members must be in the landing sector. When you fulfill this objective, gain 1 success token. And then go to log 276.
CDR audio data transcript. Excerpt.
We suggest this route. This way you'll avoid most streams of hot air and molten metal.
Most? I hope the lander can take it.
Okay, I forgot. This is where we decide if we have enough markers. 9 hopefully is enough. Check number of markers in the lander board and resolve the corresponding effect. 0 to 2 markers? No. 3 to 6 markers? No. 7 plus markers? Yes. Discard all markers from the lander board, gain a success token. Okay.
The course is set. We'll reach Vanguard in 7 minutes.
Thanks, AI. Looks like I have nothing to do now but to admire the hell below. It's quite alluring from this height.
Maybe, but I don't want to ever return here.
I don't think we can. Congratulations, you completed the planetary exploration. Discard all mission cards, open the ship book to page 25, leaving the planet, and begin ship management. Whoa! Betty is almost dead. Betty's got 3 injuries. Vakujlo is 2 injuries. We've had so many injuries in this one. Oh my gosh. Like, maybe we need to start, I don't know. It's a good thing we had a rank 3 people on this, because this one was rough. Like, it was so hard. Betty did not get her objective. If she would have done most of the leading, she would have, but she was 2 away, and she was so wounded that I didn't want to risk it. So fortunately, she doesn't get that. We dodged the apex predator again. That horrible, horrible, disgusting thing. That's it for Muspelhem. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next time.